He only wanted to capture the sunrise through his lens. But what Leo found inside that unmarked cave went far beyond any picture. Hidden beneath the cliffs of an eastern coast, where the ocean breathes secrets into the rocks, he met a woman barefoot, glowing faintly and waiting. She didn't speak at first, but when she did, the wind stilled, and so did his heart. "You shouldn't have come here," she whispered. "But now that you have, the cave won't let you leave without knowing me." If you've ever felt like a place was calling you, if you've ever looked into a stranger's eyes and felt like you'd known them for lifetimes, watch this story till the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment telling me which part made your skin crawl or your heart race. My name is Leo. I've traveled alone for most of my adult life. Forests, peaks, jungles, deserts. So I've slept under open skies more times than I can count. I thought I'd seen it all. Until the day I entered that cave. It was supposed to be a quick stop. A coastal hike in Eastern Europe. Just me and my camera. Locals warned me about the cliffs, the fog, and one thing in particular. If you hear humming inside the rock, walk away. They laughed afterward, saying it's just folklore, a ghost story for tourists. But I didn't laugh. I felt curious. I found the entrance just before dusk, half covered by vines, forgotten by time. The air turned colder as I stepped inside. No sounds, no wind, just the soft echo of my own breath. I moved slowly, my flashlight scanning the damp stone walls. That's when I saw her. She was standing barefoot in the shadows, her pale skin catching my beam like marble. Red hair flowing past her shoulders, eyes like stormy skies. Not startled, not surprised. She looked at me as if I was the one who had kept her waiting. "You shouldn't have come," she said quietly. "I didn't mean to intrude," I replied. She tilted her head slightly, then added, "But you didn't leave." She turned and walked deeper into the cave. I followed, not because I was reckless, but because something about her presence silenced all fear. I wanted to understand her, no, I needed to. She lived in a chamber lit only by a strange blue glow from the rocks. Crystals lined the walls. Water trickled somewhere far behind. Everything about that space felt ancient, sacred, and unreal. She told me her name was Anya, that she had been part of this land for longer than she could explain. She didn't call herself human, but she didn't say she wasn't either. All she would say was, "I guard the cave, and the cave guards me." The next few hours felt like a dream. She made tea from leaves I'd never seen. She spoke in riddles, but her eyes were always searching, like she was studying me. Or maybe remembering something. We sat side by side in silence for what felt like minutes, but the outside world was long gone. My phone had no signal. My watch had stopped. "You're not the first man to find this place," she said softly. "But you are the first who didn't try to take something from it." "What would I take?" I asked. "My form, my name, my loneliness," she whispered. Then she touched my hand. Her skin was warm, but it wasn't the warmth of flesh. It was like the first touch of sunlight after a storm, electrifying and intimate. I looked into her eyes, and something clicked like deja vu, only deeper. As if we had met long ago, in a dream that never ended. "I've been here for centuries," she said, "watching, waiting, for someone who sees, not just looks. Do you want to leave?" I asked. She smiled sadly. "I can't. This cave holds me. But you might be able to remember me when the world forgets." Suddenly, the cave trembled slightly. A hum filled the air low, vibrating, beautiful. She stood, and the glow around her intensified. "You have to go," she said. "If you stay too long, the cave will keep you too." I didn't want to leave, not yet, but I felt the cave shift. Like something ancient waking up. I kissed her hand. "Will I see you again?" She didn't answer, but her gaze held 1,000 unspoken truths. And then the darkness folded in. I woke up outside at dawn, dry, untouched, as if the entire night never happened. But in my jacket pocket was a smooth, glowing crystal, and my camera turned off. Yet somehow I'd captured a single image. Her, standing in the blue light of the cave, smiling. Some say the world has no more mysteries left, but I know better now. Somewhere beneath stone and silence, she waits. And maybe, just maybe one day, you'll hear her hum too. If this story gave you chills or made you wonder who might be waiting in the shadows, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, some places aren't just places. They're memories with a heartbeat.